Do you like comic books? Especially independent comic books? Well, you've come to the right video. Today, of course, it is me, Nosy, and I'm here. I was reached out to by a good friend of mine called Nathan Webb, who is the guy behind a comic book that is slightly inspired by the Transformers, but is his own creation by the name of Britformers. Now, he reached out to me asking if I would be interested in giving it a look-see and just give my thoughts on it, and just to try and get some attention towards it. So I thought, why not? I'll try my best, do a little video. I've had a read through it today, the comic book. This is issue 4 of the comic book. There's currently 4 issues out. There's a Kickstarter campaign. I'm not going to make people contribute if they don't want to. However, I will put it in the description below, the link to the Kickstarter. There's 7 days left for them to reach a certain milestone, if you will. And everyone that's backed it, people that have backed it, it will be getting a proper, be sent to the publishers or whatever, and it will be getting an official proper print. Going to the printers, if you will. So, if you're interested and you would like to back an independent story and you're a fan of Transformers, and with this, as this is inspired on it, check the description below for the Kickstarter. And if you wish to contribute, if not, it's fine. I'm not going to make anybody do anything they don't want to, but it is your decision if you wish to. So then, let's get into this and let's have a little thoughts and a little look-see at this independent comic book. And there we are. So Britformers then. What is Britformers? Basically, it is as I said, an independent story inspired by Transformers. It is about transforming robots, and the time point on Earth is in the 1960s. All the main characters within the story they're basically transformed into classic British vehicles, and it is basically a Transformers robot comic book with a bit of a twist. And that twist is the actual main characters that the story centers around are actually criminals. It's kind of like a heist. It's like a heist job sort of inspired story, but with transforming robots. You've also got other factions. You've also got other characters, other factions within the story as well, that cause a bit of a problem for the main characters. So with that said then, let's get on to the actual comic itself. And basically, as you can see with the images that are coming up on the screen now, this chapter is indeed split into 3 segments. So the first segment is Origin, and it's 4 million years in the past. And it's Cybertron with an S, not a C, just to let people know. So, as you see there, it is on a planet. Some characters have literally just been destroyed, and we have 2 characters that are going around basically torturing a lot of the enemy fighters, if you will, or the rival characters. And what I love about this is I just want to kind of put a close attention to the art. As you can see, the whole thing is in black and white, which I do actually like the black and white texture. I am a fan of manga, Japanese comic books, and I do like the whole black and white-esque thing. I believe there will likely be a full-coloured version in time. If they do get to a certain milestone with a Kickstarter, I believe they probably will do a full-coloured version. The art is really striking. The art, for an independent comic book, the art is actually really quite decent. It's very striking and quite menacing, quite dark. But as you can see, I'm not going to go through the full things of the story here, but I just want to kind of give you an idea of what to expect. The art is striking. The story itself, as I say, this is issue 4 of the story, so this is obviously a continuation. But it is really, really good. I think Nathan, the author of this comic book, and I believe the artist as well, I believe is onto something here, and I actually really do like independent stories, and it's really, really cool. I do like some of the designs of some of these characters, though. I do like one of them has like a monocle, and then you've got one guy who's pretty much kind of based on like a Green Beret kind of thing, and he transforms into a Jeep. And then you got these weird, these characters that have like deep sea diver gear on, like very old deep sea diver ones with the porthole helmets, which is now coming into the Crimson Dawn raid as well. And but yeah, I just giving this a little look-see. You see, that's all I'm here for. Is just to give some attention to this story, and it is really, really good. The art style's good. The story sounds pretty sound. Or seems pretty sound, and I do like the character designs. I think it's a very unique style of like designing Transformers, where it's really quite weird. It's like they're transforming robots, but yet their heads are very human-like, which I find is really quite cool and kind of weird at the same time. Which I like a little bit of I like a little bit of that, to be honest. So yeah, it is a 28-page comic book. I think it's really, really cool, and I really do think it is worth, supporting in a way. It is a really, really cool. And there we have it. I know I've done it a little bit in unorthodox approach to this video, but I wanted to just give you an idea of what to expect. I wanted to give you just a little bit of a look-see of the art style and the way that the comic book seems to kind of go, split into certain little segments. And I find it's a really interesting approach. I'm a big fan of comic books, and a big fan of independent artists and writers, a part of some of these independent titles. But Britformers is a really interesting comic book, and I fully think that it deserves to be supported. But like I said earlier on in the video, if you would like to support this, if this is something that is right up your alley, you're a fan of Transformers, not necessarily have to be a fan of Transformers, but if you're a fan of independent comic books and you're somebody that supports independent titles, then why not check out the description below with the Kickstarter link and give it a look-see. Just have a look through. There is some rewards there if you want to pledge certain amounts, and all that kind of jazz. But I'll leave it to your discretion. Yeah. But there's the video. Thank you very much for watching. This has been my little thoughts on issue 4 of Britformers, just to kind of get a little bit, just get it out there in the ether for other people that may be interested. So check out the description for the Kickstarter link and give it a look, see if it's something you would like to back. I mean, like I said, this is only the 4th issue so far. More will likely be coming. So there's, if you want to follow this, then it is something that, check it out on Kickstarter, and it is something you can hopefully help out with. But thank you. Take care. Thanks again to Nathan for approaching me with, doing a video idea. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye-bye for now.